Lonnie, I guess in that second quarter, or really after that first quarter, what was said or what kind of changed in you guys' mindset to say, down 21, something's got to change right now?
We just defense, man. That's really been our end all be all and emphasis. Especially individually with myself. I think the last few games, I haven't really been bringing that defensive intensity. So, the game is all about runs. They punched us in the face in the first quarter, but we stayed 10 toes. We kept fighting, and our defense really picked up and pretty much picked up our offensive flow.
And then you and Royce, I think, just caught fire in that second quarter. I guess when as a team, when you're all shooting that well, and you and Royce are kind of feeling it, do you guys just all kind of recognize and say, "Hey, we got something going here. Just keep shooting," and then just let it all feed from there? I guess.
Absolutely. The ball finds energy. We were shooting well, but everyone else was shooting as well. I think the energy as a team, we were all just synced up. We were locked in. And that kind of goes with just the game is all about runs. I was hitting, Royce was hitting, but we had other players who were playing aggressive, being aggressive, doing the right things, rebounding, pushing the ball in the tempo. So collectively, I think we kind of got engaged and picked it up together.
Other than making 6 threes, what were some of the other things Royce was doing on the floor to help start that second quarter run for you guys?
Passing, rebounding, really keeping the ball moving, setting screens. Royce does a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. So he's one heck of a player, knows the game, has a very high IQ. And he really makes the game easier for us, because he keeps the ball flowing, setting screens, being ready to catch and shoot, making the extra pass. He plays the right way.
Just asked this to Jock, but you guys are 7 of 22 from the field in the first quarter, then 11 of 16. It's franchise record for threes in the second quarter. In your playing career, have you ever been part of or experienced a shooting turnaround like that quickly in a game?
Nah, not that I can really think of, but it kind of hit a point where I was just like, damn. Like I looked at Mikal after Royce hit a three, and he was just like, "Oh my goodness, this is crazy." We got like 4 minutes left into the second quarter, so I'm happy that we kind of found that. That was very fun as a team collectively, and we found what was working for us, and we just kept it going.
Lonnie, with the way that you've been playing this season, you're on pace to pretty much have career high marks in pretty much every statistical category. How does it feel for you to be playing so well after your years in San Antonio and with the Lakers?
It's a blessing, but to be honest with you, it don't feel like anything. I'm on a min, and I think that's something that I really do carry on my shoulders. I carry on my chest. Understanding my capabilities. So it feels good playing this way, but I don't want to be cocky or anything, but I expected this because I know what type of player I am. And I really do carry the disrespect on my chest, on my shoulders every single day that I wake up, that I'm not where I feel like I should be. But, all in God's favor. It's not on my time, and it's on God's time. And so, I continue to grind, continue to work my tail off, and I think just, the amount of time, the amount of sacrifice that I put in this summer is just starting to show.
Jacques has been preaching, forcing turnovers. You guys getting a little more aggressive in the passing lanes. I think you forced 6, maybe 7 in that 33-7 run. 6 of them, I think, in that 33-7 run. What was it defensively, I guess, in this game that allowed you guys to turn them over and get out into early offense?
Just the physicality. If someone's doing a backdoor cut, someone's pushing them, someone's bumping them. We're touching people, we're feeling people out. There's some times where someone's coming off a pick and roll, and he probably won't get touched the entire time until he gets to the lane. So, just that aggressive attention. Even if you're not involved on the weak side, and someone's backdooring, give them a little push. Stay engaged with the game. So I think that level of physicality just was up to a whole nother tempo going into this game or going into the second quarter when we realized how down we were. And once one person sees someone else picking it up, it's a domino effect. Another person picks it up defensively, the third person, fourth person. Then you got 5 players locked in, ready to go.
On a different note, Lonnie, I think Tuesday's the last day of the in-season tournament. You guys still got a chance to, advance. For you guys, what has the in-season tournament been like for you all, and does it add a little bit more intensity to Tuesday's game?
It's been an interesting one, considering it's the first one. But it does add fuel to our fire. It makes us want to, get that get that money, get that check and whatnot. So us knowing that, it fuels us, but we're building over here. We're trying to grow. We're trying to be the best player, the best team that we can be. So day in and day out, we're ready to go. But when it's in season time and we have to understand what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish, it doesn't really change the way, but it picks up the tempo and the energy for sure.
Lonnie, when you guys go down 22-3, just what is the process, I guess, of just staying engaged? Are people talking about, staying engaged in the huddle, or just, I guess, just what's it kind of like from a player's perspective?
Understanding, all right, they came out strong. They're not going to play like that the whole game, but they started off strong, and we got to understand that and respect that. But there's 3 more quarters, and we got to keep on stepping stones. Each possession counts. Let's get 1 stop. All right, let's get 2 stops. Let's get 3, 4. Let's start adding them up. So we understand. Dang, it looks pretty bad at that time being, but the next 3 quarters, let's pick it up to a whole nother level as a team, collectively, individually. What are you going to do? Are you ready to play? And I think that locked-in moment of us just being on the bench, looking at that score like, damn, like, what are we doing? How can we be better? Coach is telling us to pick it up. Everyone's like, let's get going. Collectively as a group, when you kind of identify that or feel that, you're like, all right, let's pick it up. No excuses. And I think that carried over into the next quarter.